Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm going to be reviewing another obscure to low budget feature here, folks. Of course, it's Kung Fu, obviously, because I like watching these movies. So, yeah, I finally found one of the uncut versions when it comes to these movies. The unaltered, unedited versions, I guess, of these movies can be found. Just like I said quite a few times before, they're just a pain in the ass to find, unfortunately. But yeah, anyway, so I just thought I'll say that real quick, folks. So that's great. It is possible, to find them. The one I'm going to be talking about today is the one titled. Yeah, here we go, folks. So yeah, I don't notice a lot of these movies that tend to have animals themed titles. Just isn't is intentional because the animal name, tends to be like a reference to the fighting style. So you know, there's that. So anyway, as usual, I have to talk about the plot. So let's get into it, shall we? So here we go. Yes, sir. So there is this thief. Of course, he's up to no good. This thief has taken some valuable jewels and is set on stage for some serious kung fu action here, folks. But yeah, something needs to be done here about this, folks. And that's kind of the thing here. So, yikes. Yeah, of course, there's gonna be a good guy. There's gonna be a bad guy here, folks. Of course, and somebody to pretty much teach him a lesson, obviously. And this time around, it does involve, I guess, jewelry robbery, of course. Which, yes, it's completely wrong, obviously. Just because you feel like you want to do it doesn't mean you should do it. And yeah, I guess this individual just is just greedy. And some people might be doing. Some people out there want to steal stuff. Either they can't afford it, they're too poor, or they just got too greedy. They do have the money, or they just got too greedy. No excuses though. But I know a lot of people like shiny stuff anyway. But in this case, the bad guy here, the villain, he's just a greedy asshole. I know what a dick. Yeah, I mean, I understand. Yes, people need to make a living and whatnot. People do need to make some money and whatnot. But come on, no excuses, like at all. But anyway, of course, somebody has to take care of this. Somebody needs to stop him, of course, from doing these bad things, of course, because there's no reason to do this at all, like whatsoever. But anyway, but yeah, that's what this movie is about. I can say is that the fight scenes are pretty good. I like the fight scenes. They were definitely well choreographed, so it definitely delivers on that. Like these movies I tend to do, at least for the most part. So the way the is choreographed is definitely good. Yeah, they don't make these martial art movies like they used to, like at all, folks. And it has something to do with the way the story's structured. Yes. Yeah, this is one of those period pieces where it takes place in a certain time in Asia. I tend to like these quite a bit actually. So I just thought I would throw that out there really. And the way that the fight scenes are done, they don't make them like they used to. Yes, I'm aware of some of the more modern day kung fu has some pretty good fight scenes, but it's not out of the woods because even the story can be bad. And I know some people. I know I said this already, but in other videos, but I'm gonna say it again here. Where yes, I realize that makes me sound like an old fuck, but I am an old fart. I'm over 100 years old, folks. I'm over 100 years old. Yeah, like the more modern day kung fu has a lot of sloppy editing fight scenes, and they got the character wrong anyway. How is it so fucking hard to get an actress that looks very similar to the character? It's not that difficult. I mean, especially when you have a budget for your film. I don't know how this makes any sense. This is just cosplay right here. I should know the character quite well. So there you go. Again, how difficult is this? Christ's sake! I mean, really, God. So yeah, I've been through a lot. So there you go. So yeah, back to the fight scenes. I like how the fight scenes are done in this movie. Again, the editing during the fight scenes that tend to be extremely sloppy during the fight scenes for some reason. And come to think of it, even in real life, some people do need to be taught a lesson. I mean, really, just kung fu his ass or something, or her ass. What the hell? Over a parking space? Really? Come on. What the hell is wrong with you two? Aren't you two grown? Man, what is this about? I mean, really? What the hell? Fuck. What the hell? People. Can you believe that? But yeah, anyway, folks. Yeah, some people just need to be taught a lesson. Like the bad guy in this movie, he needs to be taught a lesson. Don't steal. There is the American dubbed version of this film that is available on Tubi, folks, just so you know. But yeah, folks, yeah, I can say that this was pretty solid. Solid entry to Kung Fu stuff. Honestly, folks, these are my type of action movies. If I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, okay, sure, they may not be as polished as those big budget action flicks that a lot of people seem to like, which I personally don't care for really, like at all. I think these are pretty damn terrible. I can say it's enjoyable in its own little way, but again, like I said, it's the dub version. Unfortunately, yeah, the dubbing isn't all that fantastic. I mean, if you can bear with it, I guess this film is fine. I like the setup, the story, and whatnot. I like the location scenes in which you could see the fighting and whatnot. So that's pretty good. I like that. That was definitely a nice touch. That would be specifically in like like this kinds of like a village or maybe having a fight scenes in the forest or whatnot. Different places. I'm gonna it takes place in different areas, so you don't get bored. I mean, yes, you could overdo it with having maybe too many fight scenes in too many locations, but not in this case. But anyway, I have to review it anyway, folks, because it's on my to-do list. Yeah, here's my to-do list. I know it's technically a notebook, but I'm calling this a to-do list anyway because got a lot of stuff to talk about. Yeah, got a lot of stuff to talk about. There you go. Well, one down and many, many more to go. Ooh, Jesus Christ Almighty. That's right though. Yeah, I like these old kung fu movies. I really do. I do have a playlist of these, in case anyone's wondering. But yeah, altogether, I can say that it's enjoyable. And at the, at the, at the, at the end of the day, I can definitely say the fact that this movie is pretty even paced. It just not once I felt like, okay, this is boring. It's not. That's a good thing. And yes, I know a lot of people don't want to talk about these movies because they're old or whatever, but I thought it was fine. I like old movies anyway. So yeah, folks, I prefer to review old movies. Yeah, for most of the time, yeah, like I was saying, they sure don't. They sure don't make them like they used to. I miss these type of comfort movies. You know, way back when, like like how these used to be. I really miss these. I really do. But not that I haven't reviewed any modern day kung fu movies, which, yeah, come to think of it, I may still get to review another modern day kung fu movie, even though I don't like them really, but still. But yeah, folks, I can say that this was a pretty good film. I can say because I did like what they were trying to aim for and whatnot. So there was that. Anyway, folks, I can give this an overall rating of a 6.9 out of 10. It gets a 6.9 out of 10 for me. As always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah, later. Oh yeah.